done, or if not almost done, in about 20 minutes. So what we are going to do is we are going to start making pasta. Okay? Going to make the pasta that we're going to put in here. It's rotini pasta. It didn't say how much, so I'm gathering probably about the whole pound. 16 ounces. That's one box or one bag or whatever. Okay? And it should be enough. If you want more, you can put more. You can use the garden rotini, the one that's multicolored, because I saw a picture of the one I made before, and it had the colored rotini, or you could just use. Okay, but here's the thing. I got at 3:45, no, at 3:30 to 6, something like that. They're turning our water off. But at 3:45, I got the message. So, I'm going to have some apple juice. No, I'm going to finish my Sprite. Then I'll have apple juice with dinner. So I got the message 15 minutes after. So I'm like so mad. I have a gallon of water, just 1 gallon in the refrigerator. I keep a gallon. I poured water in 1 milk jug, and I keep it in there because during the summer we go to the dog park. It's so hot that just taking the little things of water like this, the small things we have, is not enough for the dogs, and there are little water fountain things in there. They sometimes they hardly work, and they're always hot, the water. So bring a gallon of water, full gallon of water, and one of our metal containers so they could drink water. Okay, so we're going to start out with this whole thing. If it's not enough, I have some water bottles. They turn our water off last minute all the time, so I'm going to start trying to keep at least two. Two cases of water. Plus my son likes to drink water. So I'll just leave this over here until... Hold on, guys. And I'm going to open that water the right way, not the way Alan breaks it.
Well, you got to do it then.
Tell him that. Okay.
You got to do it then.
Huh?
You got to do it then.
Alright, guys. It might have been a little much, but it's okay. But the 1 gallon was just fine. It's just fine. Okay? So, I'm going to turn it on high. But the only problem with this, and if I would have known ahead of time, I would have took the water out and let it get at least room temperature. Because it's cold from the refrigerator, so it's going to take a lot longer. I usually do hot water. I usually put hot water in there so it'll boil faster. So it's going to take a little longer to boil. Yep. Maybe in 5 or 10 minutes. If we're not done with this pasta, then I'll just shred the chicken and I'll put it on warm. And then I'll put it back on high when... Okay? Alright, guys, because I think at the end it said something about a mixture of mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. Now, I wasn't sure if it was grated or shredded, but I think it would be better with shredded, but I didn't buy any shredded. So we'll use grated if I don't have any, but I might. Let's see. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have a bag of mozzarella, brand new bag at that. I think one time I bought 2 bags and I only ended up using 1. But this is still good. I mean, once you open it, it's probably only good for another week or so. But it says best to be used by March 28th, 2026, so we're good. Okay. Alrighty, just opening some cheese sticks for my doggies. Let's see. Okay. So the star comment did show up after I refreshed the comments, and so did the comment that says come subscribe to me, but the star comment wasn't pinned. So that means the comments are going to be all messed up and not show up. That means I have to, every few minutes I will refresh the comments. Okay? Alright. Hello everyone on YouTube. Nice to meet you too. ITZ. I can't say, I don't know how to pronounce your name, so I'm just say ITZ. And Ruben Baca. Hello, how are you guys doing? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. I'm just giving my dog some of this. And right now I'm cooking the pasta. It is rotini pasta. Rotini pasta. Okay? 16 ounces, which is 1 pound of pasta. You can use less or more depending how much you're making, and you can also use something else. If you'd rather use like you can use elbow macaroni, you can use egg noodles, you can use what is it? Bow tie pasta. There's a lot of other things, other pastas you can use. Okay? All right, hold on guys. Wait, I can't. I can't. Alright, who's gonna come? Come on, Jazzy. Jazzy. Come on, I got yours. Come on. Let's try to give one to my husband so he can feed it to the other dog. It'd be easier. Yummy. Oh, I gotta get kinda over here so I can see you guys too. Okay? Here you go, baby. All right. Alrighty. So, let's turn this. Oops. It almost dropped. Just a little bit so you can see the. Well, I want you to see me, but I also want you to be able to see the crock pot. Okay? You won't be able to see this, I don't think. This pot, I'm just boiling. Yes, it's starting to boil, so I'm going to go ahead this for a minute. I know, I'm just going to put a little bit of vegetable oil in here. Okay? That's so the pasta doesn't. The olive oil is all greasy on the outside. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt. The oil so the pasta don't stick. Okay, so the pasta don't stick. Nice to meet you too, ITZ. That's all what I'm going to say, ITZ. I can't say the last part. Okay, and Ruben Baca. How are you guys doing? Thank you for coming on. How are you doing? How are you doing? I appreciate y'all coming on. If you weren't on earlier, I'm making Olive Garden. If y'all heard of that's a restaurant, but it's the brand name of dressing too. They use Olive Garden chicken pasta in the crock pot. So it's in the crock pot here, and it has chicken. Then it had a whole bottle of Olive Garden Italian dressing. You can use another brand of Italian dressing if you want to. It was about a 16-ounce bottle. And then that was all poured on top of the chicken. Then I used some salt. Oh, then I put a cup of chicken broth in the dressing bottle and shook it up to get all the excess dressing, you know, and seasonings from the Italian dressing off of there, and then poured it into the crock pot, and then poured some salt and pepper. You don't have to use a lot of salt because the chicken broth is already salty. Even if you use 50% less sodium chicken broth, it still has some salt in it, so you don't have to use as much, especially if you use the can that has the full sodium in it. Mine had the full sodium in it. I usually buy the 50% less, but they didn't have it at that time, so that's, sometimes I'll buy the regular or I'll buy a name brand, but they didn't have it, so. And then, you know, just put your pepper, and then Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning, and all this is to your own liking. So Italian seasoning, and then some pepper flakes, red pepper flakes. Now the red pepper flakes are optional, and those are only if, you know, you want a little, spice up your meal a little bit, okay? If you don't want it like spicy or like any heat to it, then don't put any in it. I didn't put any in it, okay? Then, after you do that, stir it all up, get it all nice and stirred up. Oh, no, before you stir it up, actually add 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. I'll show you. I used a different, bigger one, but I'll just show you in case you didn't see it earlier. Parmesan cheese. Okay? Use 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now, I didn't measure 1/4 cup. I just poured some in there. What I guesstimated to be 1/4 cup. Okay? And then stir it all up. You know, just try to mix up the liquid with the seasonings and everything and the cheese and stuff. It's hard to just stir it regularly because you got chicken at the bottom, but just do what you can. And then, after that, put in one block of cream cheese. Okay? 1 block of cream cheese. If you want to set it out and let it get a little soft, you can, but it's gonna get soft as the crock pot gets hot anyways. So just put 1 block of cream cheese, then put the lid on and put it on high for 4 to 5 hours. It says 4 hours, but it's close to 5 hours for me, so yeah, so 4 to 5 hours. If you want to do it longer because you're going to be out of the house longer, put it on low and do it 6 to 8 hours, somewhere between 6 and 8 hours if you want it on low, okay? I would like to have it on low so I can smell it throughout the house all day long, but I got a later start, so I did the high. Most crock pots can be done on high, even if it tells you to do it on low. It's just you gotta, if it doesn't say, if it's chicken, normally on low it's like 6 to 8. Okay. And normally on high it's like 4 to 6. So just, you know, watch out for it. Okay. And other meals, you know, you adjust it by a couple of hours. Just keep watch, okay? Alrighty, so this is going to boil soon. Alright? So let's see. This takes babe, can you bring up the recipe? Can you bring it from here just real quick? I wanted to see something.
You got people on the receipt.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not saying this to do that.
Oh, I got, okay. All right. Hi, Donna. I got to refresh the comments so I can see your comments, but I see it on my husband's. Yes, let me refresh the comments. How are you doing, Donna and Doreen? Hold on. Whew.
Bless you.
All right. How you doing, Donna? I'm doing good. Yeah, isn't this the one you got me, Doreen? See, yeah, it kind of stops and comes, and it's coming out in big. You know how you can adjust. You know how you can adjust this. This can turn it into bigger, like. Instead of the fine salt granules, it's a little bigger. But I can't get this thing to turn. Maybe I got to take it apart and see. But the next one that I want to get, if I ever have to replace this, I want to get the one. There is one they sell that is rechargeable instead of the battery one. But as long as these work, I'm going to keep these. Yes. Okay? Yeah, I was just trying to remember. Yeah, I was looking on here. I was like, she hadn't responded yet. And then I looked on my husband's phone and I see. Oh, good. You must be really tired from work. All right, let me refresh the comments. Yeah, my husband's phone's a little behind, but what I'm doing is I'm going. Hold on, guys. You want to answer this at all? Okay. Sorry. All right. Okay, guys. I'm trying to...
Uh,
Babe, I may need your help. I'm trying to find his group so I can go to Facebook Cooks and bring up the recipe so I could just see at the end, because it tells me it pours the pasta in and then wants me to put the mixture of mozzarella and Parmesan cheese on top and then, you know, bake it for another 15 minutes. I don't know if it's just for the cheese to melt or is it for the pasta to cook, or does it want me to put cooked pasta in there? So, we'll see. I think it's the cooked pasta because it was pouring it out of a strainer, so I'm thinking. So. Okay, guys. So, oh, I forgot to refresh my comments. Wow, it's snowing? Oh, good. How are the roads? Thank you. Okay, here it is. Let me get near the end. Yeah, they poured it from a pan. So, okay, guys. I'm going to put the pasta in. 9 to 12 minutes. Okay, 9 to 12 minutes. Let me stir this. I'm gonna do 9 minutes and then I'll test it and see. Okay, babe. Can you come stir this pasta in a couple of minutes? Guys, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I am so sorry. I didn't plan on having to go to the bathroom. I always try to go before, but it just hit me. So just give me a minute. Okay? YouTube, Facebook, just give me a minute. Hi, Ethan. How are you doing? Yes, I know God loves me. So in a minute or two, can you come stir this so it doesn't stick, babe, while I go to the bathroom? I'll be right back, guys. You might see my husband pop in here to stir this, but I'll be right back. And then I just looked at the recipe, so I'm going to go back to the live. Okay guys, sorry, I'm back. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get the you have 100 inches of snow so far? How do you get to work in that stuff? I mean, is your job essential? I want to get back to the live. Okay. Alright, you really can't hear it. I'm not trying to hear it. I just want to see. Okay. That's what I hate sometimes. You know, be like, kind of go backwards during the live. But, you know, what can you do? If I gotta go, I try to go before, but sometimes I don't really have to, or... Alright, so we got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and shred the chicken. In the video it showed the guy, he had a plastic thing under the, you know, your electric mixer. He had something under it, you know. But normally I do one of two things. I'll either put it in a bowl and use the electric mixer and shred it up. It shreds it up real fine, real good. Or I'll take 2 big forks and just go like this. But sometimes you end up with chunks in there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just use one of these big forks instead of 2, and I'm going to put it in a bowl. I've got these big red bowls, and I'm going to put the chicken in there, shred it, because I want to try to have it done by the time the pasta's done. Okay, so here's the hand mixer. Okay. Let me get the red bowl. Alright, one of these red bowls. Okay. Set it up here. What did I do with that? Okay. So let's get this bowl close. Yep. Yep, it's already falling apart. It's already falling apart. And I'm trying to grab the chicken, not the bag, but sometimes the pork. Oh. Alright, I'm going to keep this covered to keep it hot. Alright, so I'm going to do it right here. Okay. Let's get these. Alright, I got them in here. 2 minutes, and then I'll taste one of the pastas to see. Oh, I forgot, when I pulled the bowl out, I should have pulled the... Now I have to do it again. I have to move the pot thing out of my way. I should have pull that out. All right, less than a minute because I could hear the one beep. All right. Gonna put this over here. I'm gonna put the chicken right here. Trying to get well, I was gonna rinse it, but it's hard because our water got turned off. If you didn't hear me at the beginning, yes. That's for the pasta. Okay. All right. I'm going to all right. Pasta is done. Okay. I got that plugged in. Let me put that there. All right. Let's turn up. All right. Let's test. All right. Hold on, guys. All righty. Did you say 100 inches? I thought you said 100 inches. Did you say 10 inches or 100 inches? Because when I look and see, it says 100 on here. But did you mean to say 10? Donna, did you mean to say 10 inches? Okay, so I'm going to shred this chicken. I'm going to start out on low. You don't need it super high, but see? Getting this done. Dog is barking at it. He jumped back when I brought the bowl there. Go for them. So that's done. I just want to make sure I got everything. Okay, get it all off the... Okay. Alrighty. So. Okay. So now, I'm going to just put this over here real quick. I'll put the chicken back in. Oh, be careful. Okay. Because last time they turned the water off, they said between this time and this time, and it did not come back on when they said. So hopefully it'll come back on by 6 like they said, but who knows. Okay. I got that. Wait a minute. And the liquid is bubbling. Okay. So, let me, ooh. All right, let's get the pasta in. Okay, we got the pasta in. All right. Oh, wow. It's a lot of snow, Donna. Are you still on? I mean, Doreen. Are you still on here, Donna? No, Donna. That's a lot of snow. Doreen, are you still on here? Oh, maybe you meant 100, over 100 inches, Donna, and you meant 10 inches, Doreen? I'm getting it all mixed up. LOL. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to turn it down to low. All mixed in here. Okay. So now, excuse me, Jazzy. It's going to be a mixture of, it says to sprinkle a mixture on top of some mozzarella and Parmesan. Now at the beginning it was like some grated Parmesan, about 1/4 of a cup that was mixed in, and here it just said a mixture. I didn't catch if it said shredded or grated, but I'm going to do shredded. Oops. Here. Alrighty. So what I'm going to do is, this bowl just had chicken stuff in it, so I'm just going to put a handful or so of mozzarella and about a handful of Parmesan instead of dirtying up another bowl. Okay? I'm going to mix them up, because when I use more than one cheese, I like to mix them up and then sprinkle them on top. I like to mix them on top. I mean, I like to mix them together before I'm, so they'll be mixed in. Okay? So I'm going to sprinkle. Spread it out. All right. So it says use basil at the end. I don't know if it wanted me to mix it in, but I'm not. Basil, I'll put a little bit of basil. I have some. They cut up some fresh basil, but you can use fresh basil. But usually most of my recipes are like parsley, but this one says basil, and that's for the garnish. So I'll put some basil at the end, and then I'll take a picture of it. Okay. Close up my cheese. Okay. So before I put the lid on it, I'll show you guys on Facebook. See? It's hard to see. I should have showed you before I put the cheese on. But that's with the cheese. And I'll show you again when it melts. Okay? And I'll take a picture of it, and then I'll take a picture of it in my bowl so you can see what's all through it. Okay? Alrighty. So, there we go. I'm going to set this timer for 15 minutes, but I'll keep checking it. If it looks like it's melted enough before the 15 minutes, then we'll just put it on warm and go from there. Okay? Let me get this out the way. Okay? Alrighty. Anybody else coming on YouTube? Anybody else still on there? How are you guys doing? Oh, wait a minute. Donna, you still have 2 months, you mean 2 months of winter and snow to go? Because that would be into, oh, March. I was going March, April, but I forgot February. We're just at the beginning. Hold on, guys. Ooh. Should I put the air conditioning on? I know, everybody's cold with all this snow, and I'm talking about putting the air conditioning on. Well, first of all, we're like in the mid to high 50s, low 60s, mostly during the day. In the mornings and the nights, is what, or throughout the middle of the night, is when it gets super cold. But right now it's 77, almost 80 in this house because of the cooking. So I put the air conditioning on to kind of cool it down in here. It does get hot in the house. Yeah, I can't sleep where I can't stand it when it's like really hot. Like sometimes when I'm done cooking, if it's too hot in here, even if the air's on, when I'm sitting down eating, I'll have a fan towards me. Because the fan that I have in the living room is a small fan, it's the part that turns like this kind of stopped working a while ago, so it doesn't turn. But if I need to, I'll bring the one from my bedroom. That's a taller one, and it turns. Yeah. So.
Hey.
All right, guys, and many of you, especially the ones on here, Donna, Doreen, since y'all normally come on here. Wow. Y'all probably know about my Amazon wish list, and I definitely know you do, Doreen, and my Cash App. So, if anybody wants to see the Cash App or wants the Amazon wish list, you can check part 1 video. It should be in there, okay? I'm just letting you know, because sometimes when I do 2-part videos, I don't put them in both. I just put them in the first part, okay? And I do always share the videos to my second page, Elizabeth's Life. All right, and if you're not following me there, please follow me there. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I always share it over there. I already shared part 1 to my other page. And if you guys can, if you don't mind, could you please share this live and share part 1 if you can. If you haven't seen part 1 and you want to go back and see what I mixed in the crock pot and put together, you can go watch it. But if not, if you don't really want to watch it, you don't have to. But at least, could you please go over there and share it? It's on both my pages. Okay? Please share. I know I've been lacking on my positive word of the days, because I was going to say, please, if you see any positive word of the days, please share them. Please, I greatly appreciate it. And I'm definitely going to do one tomorrow. So be prepared for that. I got to see which page I got to do it on. Because I usually take turns. But it doesn't matter, because whatever page I do it on, I share it to the other page. So, though, because it's not the original post, the page I share it to, I don't know if it counts as, if a lot of people go to it and watch it, so will it still count? Or does it count for the page it originally came from? I don't know. But sharing helps. Sharing is caring. Nah. Anybody else coming on? Alrighty. I had some people on YouTube, which I don't normally have people on YouTube too often, but I did today. But it was a lot of people's names I couldn't pronounce, so I don't know. Never seen, but yeah, I had some this morning and now, so it's good. And I appreciate all the people who came on my YouTube and my Facebook. So. And also, if you're new, I don't talk about the Cash App and the Amazon every time, I just post it. But every once in a while, I'll explain it just so any new people that might come on and see it might want to know about it. Like the Cash App, whatever gets donated to Cash App goes towards anything on my my content creation. That means groceries, and I say groceries because I do cooking lives, and food is part of my life. Also towards anything I might need to make my lives better. Like, let's say I need one, one of those round lights people have. I might want to get one of those one day, so I would put it towards that, and just shows appreciation towards doing my lives, and keep me going, and and stars, same thing, put them towards stuff. Same thing if you like to donate stars. It's only 1 cent a star. Alright, and the Cash App is my husband's Cash App. It's a white STI, and it's Tommy, It's Tommy Gonzo is the name. Don't ask me why he put that name, but that's the name. Is it still white? It's still white. I thought he said something else. Yeah, it's still white STI, but it's my husband's. So if I ever need to send money or receive money, I use it through Cash App, and nobody can use anything else that I have that I'll use his. Cash App won't let me have an account. I tried doing it again a couple years later. It still won't let me. It says I violated their rules or whatever they have. But I did not. All I did was receive and send money. That's all I ever did. So I don't know what I did, but that's okay. So that'll be just fine. Because I do have a Venmo, I do have PayPal, and you can send money through Facebook Messenger. That's instant, because it's instantly goes to the card that you have set as your primary. So if I have my basic primary bank card that I use to pay bills with, if that's set as primary, it'll go straight to that and be already in my bank. You don't have to, like PayPal, Cash App, and all them, you don't have to transfer it over to your bank account. And you don't really have to transfer it over anyways if you have a card. Like I have a Venmo card, my husband has a Cash App card, I have a PayPal card. So we don't, unless I need it to be over there because I'm paying a bill over there and I need to add that extra money, something like that. But yeah, and like I have a OnePay card as well. I don't know if anybody knows what OnePay is. OnePay is a card used in connection with Walmart. It's still a debit card. You can still get direct deposit on it. You can still use it anywhere. But, if you use it when you shop at Walmart, you get a lot of cashbacks and rewards and stuff like that. I don't know why I got it. I didn't need another card, no. But in the end, I'm glad I got it because now I do, and I've done it for, I don't know, maybe 6 months. I can't remember how long. Spark, it's called Spark. They deliver Walmart groceries and Walmart stuff. Yeah, one of my daughters told me about it years ago, back in the end of 22, I think it was, or something like that. Told me about Spark, but they didn't have any openings, so it wasn't until like about 6 months ago that finally they had openings. So I got signed up, you know, background check, did everything they needed me to do, and I've been doing that. And the OnePay card that's connected to Walmart, they want you to have that card. That's where they send your money. Like after every trip you make, the money goes on to there. So the money you earn goes on to there. And you can connect your main bank card to the OnePay if you want to transfer money over. If you want to transfer money to OnePay from another card, you have to transfer at least $25 minimum. And if you want to transfer money from your OnePay card to another bank card, they charge you a few cents. Kind of almost like Cash App in them, but not a lot of money. But yeah, because sometimes I need my money on my regular bank card to add to that for my bill that's due on that card, you know. But yeah, but if you're going to take money off your regular card to the OnePay, then you have to transfer a minimum of $25. So if you want to pay a bill using that and then switch the money over to the OnePay card, you can do it that way. But anyways, the OnePay card is for if you do Spark, they put the money on there. Just like DoorDash has, if you do DoorDash, they have their own card. I mean, you can transfer it to your bank card. It'll charge you a certain amount each time you do it, but they do have their own DoorDash card that you can put the money on and it won't charge you. And the new one, Instacart, I think it's called Instacart. It does it for our HEB, our grocery store HEB. It's connected with that. This card, it's not a debit card to use like anywhere, but it's just for Instacart, Like the OnePay, if you're not doing Spark, you could still use the OnePay card, but the Instacart card that they have is just for Instacart. But anyways, yeah, the money goes. They just started a new thing with the new card. It's called something, I don't know. And the card is, your money's going to start going on there for free, or you can put it onto your bank card with a charge, but yeah. 2 minutes to go. So, yeah, that Instacart card, that's if you do Instacart. I'm waiting for it to come in the mail because I just ordered it. Oh, I also ordered the Instacart, the card that they give you to scan if you need to pay for one of your orders that you got. Yeah, it's like money that's already on there. I don't know. You know how you have a DoorDash card that you use to pay, the red card? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so I had to order one of those too because it's about to expire. But anyways, yeah, that new Instacart card, I'm getting that. But it allowed me to put it on my Apple Pay. So if I did Instacart, it would put it on there now, and I could still use it with Apple Pay. But I'd have to use it with Apple Pay because I don't have the physical card yet. I always wonder when Walmart's gonna get up with these times and do Apple Pay. Our HEB grocery store, they used to not do Apple Pay either. They wouldn't do it. Not Apple Pay, not Google Pay, nothing. Now they do. I guess it was a year ago. I don't remember when it started, but I went in there one day with my daughter and she used her Apple Pay, and I was like, since when? She says, yeah, Mom. So yeah, they started doing that, but Walmart needs to catch up. Walmart and Sam's. I swear. Okay, so let's get this going. Stir this up. I'm going to put this on warm. Turn that off. Put that right there for now. Let's see. Looks good. See that? Alright, so let me... Can I turn... Oh, I can turn YouTube around on my phone, but I can't do that on the computer. There you go, YouTube. There it is. Okay. Now, let me see. I have... I have some freeze-dried over here. I can't remember. Oh, here it is, basil. Yeah, because I have some big ones up there in the up here in the cabinet. But I just couldn't remember if the basil. This is freeze-dried. It's glass, and you can get it from our HEB, and you can get it from Walmart too. It's called Lighthouse. It's freeze-dried. This is basil. There's freeze-dried. Let me see what else we got. Oregano, minced chives, minced garlic. They've got a whole bunch of different things. Let's not put too much. Usually I do parsley, but this one said basil, so I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to put some on my hand because I don't want too much to fall out. Because it doesn't have the holes in it. I just want to take it. Okay. Alrighty, so that's good enough. Got that on there. Alrighty. So there it is, YouTube, with the basil on top. Okay. And there you go with the basil on top. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead, because I'm going to use a fork. I'm going to go ahead. I'm not going to put my fork back in here. Let's get some of this stuff. Ooh. You got it? See, look at that steam. There we go. So let's taste this. It's hot. And the basil does have a slightly different taste than the parsley. I think when it's mixed in, it doesn't really, not that bad, but when it's right on top, I think I like the parsley as a garnish better. One of my dogs sitting here. Like a beggar. Hi, Jazzy. What are you barking for? Are you barking at the people? Are you barking at the people? Yeah, she's a dog that cut her foot. There's Brownie. Say hi, Brownie. Brownie says, nope, bye. I think it's this foot. Let me see. Nope. Let's see. Let me see. Is it this foot? Yes. See? Let me see. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys. My finger was covering it. See? Let me see. Move your head. See? See, I don't know if y'all could see that, but she got her stitches. Oops. I meant to turn it around. Alright. So you see, guys, I'm going to take a picture of this before I scoop it all out with my phone, but it's on YouTube, so I can't do that right now. Yes, and I did mess up. I did mess up my... Oh, he came in here and got his phone? I didn't even realize that. But yes, I did mess up my computer, so I gotta wait till I get another one because I want to do YouTube on there. It's much easier, so I can have my phone free to take the pictures at the end or look up the recipes, you know. Okay. So, I mean, if I have a recipe like I saved on Instagram, I have a folder. So when I click save, it says where it's got a food folder and me and my husband. So I could still go on he can go on Instagram and bring up the recipe too. But if it's like on Pinterest, because I do save some recipes on Pinterest, I wouldn't be able to bring it up on his phone. But so I'll figure something out. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. This is really good, and it's a really quick, you know, 4 hours on high, 6 hours on low. I said 4 to 5, but it was already soft and breaking apart by the 5 hours, so, you know. And 30 minutes before 4 hours, you know, you can start, or 15 minutes before you can start the pasta. Pasta takes 9 to 12 minutes, so, you know, a pound of rotini pasta, that's a whole box, or another kind of pasta if you like, okay? Alrighty. So, and if you ever want to check out a recipe, you can ask me to send it to you, or you can check on YouTube, because they stay there forever, the videos. But after 30 days, they go away now on Facebook. So, but this one is on Facebook Cooks. So, anybody on YouTube, it's on Facebook Cooks. On my Facebook, if you have a Facebook, you can come follow me over there and join that group called Facebook. Spell out Facebook Cooks with an S and join the group. If you don't have a Facebook, you know, you can write down the ingredients and the instructions from the watching the video, okay? It may take some time at first, but okay, this is 1 hour. But I can tell you, all you're gonna need is like 3 or 4 chicken breasts, depending how big your chicken breasts are. You know, a 16-ounce thing of Olive Garden Italian dressing. You can use something else besides Olive Garden, but a cup of chicken broth, some salt and pepper, Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes, optional if you want some heat, an 8-ounce block of cream cheese, and some grated Parmesan cheese that you're going to mix in at the beginning. And then at the end, at the top, you're going to put the mixture of mozzarella and shredded mozzarella and Parmesan at the top before you cook it like 15 more minutes. Okay? Alright. So if that helps, you know. Alright, so I'm going to end this the way I end all lives. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on. Donna, Doreen, I can say my hubby too. And all of you who came on YouTube. Ethan, Angie, ITZ, Ruben, Becca, and anybody else. And I appreciate you guys who will come and watch the replay. I appreciate you guys too. If you haven't seen part 1, there is a part 1 if you want to look it up, okay? There is a part 1 showing how I put this together, okay? And I did talk about my Cash App, the stars. Oh, and Amazon I forgot to mention, yes. My Amazon wish list, it's on part 1 here on Facebook. You can check out my Amazon list if you'd like. YouTube, you have to come to Facebook if you want to see the Amazon list, or you can, in the comments, you can mention Amazon wish list and I'll post it. Okay? I think I posted the Cash App on part 1. No, actually I didn't, because there is not a place for me to make a comment myself on YouTube through my phone. And when I used the iPad once, I didn't see a place for me to make a comment. Same thing with my phone. I could only see that comment bar for me to make a comment when I was using the computer. So if you guys would like the Cash App as well on YouTube, comment that below and I'll go on, you know, the replay of the video, and I'll comment the Cash App and the Amazon wish list. Okay? Or I might just go on there and just put it on there just to be on there. Okay? Alright, y'all stay positive, do your thing, keep working on yourselves, do something positive for yourself and someone else, and, you know, just keep being who you are, and I love you guys, and have a good evening, a good night. Tomorrow is halfway through the week, so just keep pushing through this week. Let's just keep on doing it. Alrighty? And if there's something special or something in particular you want to see me find a recipe for or make on live, comment it below and I'll try to do that one day. Alrighty? And whoever, you know, asks for that specific meal, I'll let you know when I'm making it, so you'll make sure you don't miss that live. Alright? Alrighty, and this is for anybody who comes on Facebook, especially YouTube too. But if you're part of my Facebook, if you have not seen the link to my the contest for where my dog is in a doggy contest, and the winner will be featured on a dog magazine or a cat magazine, depending if it's dog or cat. Modern Dog and Modern Cat, something. I didn't know they had those magazines. I might want to get those. But the winner, the top winner, will win $10,000. $10,000. Okay? I made the top 20 because there was more than 20. I think each group has a top something. But I made the top 20. My brownie made the top 20. Made the top 15. And made the top 10. Now we're heading to the top 5. Top 5. She is number 9. Number 9 or 10? We need to get her to number 5 by Thursday night at 7 p.m. That's 7 p.m. Pacific time. So if you're Eastern, that'd be 9. If you're Central, that'd be, no, if you're Western, no, Mountain, sorry. If you're Mountain, that would be 8 p.m. If you're Central, that'll be 9 p.m. and it'll be 10 p.m. if you're Eastern. Okay? Look on my timeline, go to my timeline, and you should see the link for the dog post. And if you need it specifically sent to Messenger, let me know and I can send it there. But yes, every day you get one free vote. Every 24 hours you get one free vote. Okay? One free vote. There are some days where they do specials where they double, and you can get 2 free votes. When you vote, it'll count as 2 votes. So, and there's also donations. $1 a vote, but the minimum donation is $10, so that will get you 10 votes. So on the days that it's doubled, if you pay $10, if you donate $10, it'll give you 20 votes. Okay, and it goes to paws, PAWS.org, towards pets and stuff, you know. But that's just if you want extra votes. You know, last week I think it was, I paid $10. I had to do it through my husband's name because I can't do it because I'm in the contest, so I can't do paid donations. I can get the free votes, but I did it on a day where it was doubled, and I got 20 votes, and I only paid $10, but I was still at number 9. It didn't bring me down any lower. I thought it might help, but yes, I have till this Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific time to get to number 5 to stay in the contest. And then, because it's been going down 5 each time, so after that it'll probably be whoever's number 1. So please help me out. I could really use $10,000. I could catch up on all my bills, get me back on track, catch up, you know. So, and I also said on one of my posts in the comments on the dog link, I had said, whoever helps me win, that means whoever's been voting, or even if you start voting now, whoever start voting and is voting every day, and if I win number 1, I'm going to put everybody's name who was voting for my dog into a hat or a box, you know, whatever. And I will pick somebody's name and you will win $200 or $300. That's for a thank you for helping my dog win number 1 and helping me win the $10,000. Okay? I'll send you $200 or $300. So if that's incentive enough to start voting for my dog, please help. Please. Okay? All right. Have a good evening, y'all. I did enough talking. LOL. But yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good evening. And I love you guys. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube.